Okay. So, what T-Pain said is definitely facts. And I'm not even talking about one of my last videos where he said about Tupac. Make sure I go check that out. I'm talking about something else he said about the man Chris Breezy, alright? But what he said is definitely facts. But I wanted to talk about it, alright? Let's get into the context.
Talk about the beer, smoke his ass, nigga talk low. Nigga talk about the beer, smoke his ass, nigga talk low. Now let's be facts.
Princess Complex is when you not only get what you want, but you get the accolades of a pretty person for doing absolutely nothing and just being pretty. Now,
how do you overcome that then? Okay,
no.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. The second that the first real mother comes to you and say, "Hey, the prince."
Okay. I was hoping Chris Brown would have responded to that. He probably did within himself, but he didn't publicly respond to that. I was hoping he would have. That would have been a nice little back and forth for me to cover. But what I will say, first and foremost, I definitely agree with what T-Pain said about the princess complex. Definitely agree with that shit. But I wouldn't say Chris Brown got that complex for no reason. I don't agree with that part. His career, I mean, come on. He got that one stain on his career, but music-wise, he's deserving of having that complex to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? But I think to myself like this, right? I feel like that's human nature. I feel like it's human nature for anyone to end up with that type of complex if you had the career that he had. You know? Like, just imagine you've been complimented your whole life, or damn near your whole life. You've received nothing but positive comments. Hold on, let me turn it down. You received nothing but positive comments your whole life, or your whole career, okay? Just imagine that, if you could imagine that, right? The one time you receive some negativity, or that one speck of continuous negativity, that shit is gonna hurt you. It's almost gonna hurt you to the point where you forget all the positive shit. That one negative is what's gonna bother you so damn much. And that's what I've come to realize. Oh my god. That's what I've come to realize about doing this content right here. I do get nothing, or not nothing, but majority positive comments and positive feedback from my videos. But that one, oh my god, that one comment, or two or three, you know, I get a few, but those negative comments just bother me just a tad bit more, so I'm not even gonna front. And that's what I realized about a lot of YouTubers too. Like, they get majority positive, majority positive. But those negative comments is what bothers them so much. Even for athletes. Majority of athletes have supporters. Long-lasting, lifelong damn near supporters. But it's just that one negative ass analyst that bothers them times 10. To where you forget all the positives. You forget all the positive comments these analysts say. That one negative analyst bothers you that much. Even to the point of, I gotta get into this, right? Even to the point of, you have this one analyst that's constantly praising you, constantly singing your praises, or your God's gift to that sport, blah, blah, blah. That one time you have a bad game, and then that one time that analyst has to critique you, you get those athletes get that upset, calling them a hater, even to the extent to call them a hater. Why do you think that is? Like I said, it's human nature. You revere the positivity, but that one negative shit just derails you. You know what I'm saying? That negative shit derails you. Like, oh my god, you know? And that's the analogy to the princess complex, or like a pretty girl, like how he mentioned. A pretty girl, majority of her life has gotten whatever she wanted. Majority of her life has been able to use her pretty privilege, you know what I'm saying? Has been able to use that shit to her advantage, to leverage a lot of things in her life. Now, it takes that one person, that one guy for the most part, to tell her no, or to tell her, man, you're not even all that, you know? You're not even all that. Not that, T-H-A-T, you're not all that, L-A-T. You're not even all that, you know? And that shit would, like, that shit, oh my God, that would derail her times 10, bro. I'm not even gonna front. And that's what is happening with Chris Brown. Because for the majority of Chris Brown's career, you know, besides that one negative thing, you already know what we're talking about. But his music career, all right, he's received nothing but positivity. Like, everybody looking forward to that shit. Everybody, you know, Chris Brown, yeah, you know? But this past album, I actually did a video on that too. Go check that out. This past album, the reception wasn't there for him, and that shit derailed. That shit bothered him that much. You see, whole time for his music career, positivity. One time in his music career, it's some negativity, and it derailed him that much to where he was bothered by it that much. Human nature, bro. It does take a certain amount of negativity for us to address it, for us to really be bothered by it, but we still have that shit. And I will say this too. Chris Brown, he does have a valid reason for having that complex too. Like, his album comes out, or is about to come out. No reception from the media, from the blogs and shit about it. But the one time he had some allegations against him, I did a video on that too. Check that out. The one time he had some allegations against him, that was everywhere. Anybody would be upset by that. Like, wait, y'all covering these allegations, which that's all it ended up being, some lies from some woman. Y'all covering that shit to that extent, but my album was about to drop. Where y'all at? Crickets. Insert the crickets. Nothing but crickets. Anybody would be upset by that, and rightfully so. I feel like anybody should be upset by that. Know what I'm saying? So, yes, I do think Chris Brown does have that complex. But he has all right to have that shit. And I think it's human nature for anybody to have that complex. That princess complex, T-Pain. I feel like it's human nature. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think. If you made it to another video, I really appreciate it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Road to 5,000 subscribers, man. We taking this shit, man. We could definitely hit that shit by the end of the year. We in July now. August, September, October, November, December. All right, 5 months. Hell yeah, we could definitely hit that shit. Thank you. Share this video out. Let me get some subscribers, man. I really appreciate all the support. Couldn't do it without you, man. I couldn't do these videos so consistently without people consistently supporting me. You know what I'm saying? More videos coming soon.